Let's talk about your Carvana experience because boy, God, it just almost does feel like a dirty word when I say it out loud. And I know some people are probably watching, listening around, and they go, "Would I really want to listen to this?" And it's like, but you know what? Regardless of how you feel about the company or even their recent commercials, like, the
Great.
one thing that you have to acknowledge is that they have created a buying process, not a selling process. And I would love to kind of hear your personal experience.
That's a great way to describe it, a buying process. About 2 years ago, give or take, I started looking for a used Toyota Avalon.
Nice.
I'm not sure how I got into Carvana's ecosystem, but they texted me one day and they texted me saying, "Hey, we've got an Avalon." And it was roughly in the price range I was looking at. I just was click, click, click on my phone. And next thing you know, they said, "Hey, we're going to ship it to you." It was just like that. It was so easy. And I know people are like, "Well, did you test drive it? And how did it feel?" And it was a Toyota Avalon. It wasn't like I was buying
Sure.
my next, midlife crisis vehicle or anything. I just needed a car and I knew what I wanted. So I bought it. It took about 30 minutes to buy it. I didn't talk to one person. I did it all on my phone. They FedExed me the paperwork the next day.
Hmm.
So I signed a couple of documents, sent it back, and within 6 days, it was sent directly to my office. In fact, the car that I had previous to that was a Camry that was about to be totaled. The repair costs were more than it would cost to get it fixed.
Oh no.
So what I ended up doing was driving that Camry into work. I had a tow truck come pick it up. So I was stuck at work without a car, hoping that the Carvana truck would show up at my office in time. It showed up right about 4 o'clock. I took a look at it. I got off the vehicle. I signed for it, and I'm driving it. It's still
That is so cool. So I'm curious though, like when you were online, what drew you to Carvana? Because I mean, I think about all these different marketplaces, all these different dealerships that you can potentially engage with. I'm curious, how many other companies did you engage with before you kind of started that path, that buying process with Carvana?
Yeah, no doubt about it. I really like cars.com from a user interface.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was like 2 years ago, but I know I've been a cars.com fan for the longest time. So I probably started there. And I say probably because I don't remember. But I can tell you the Carvana app and the Carvana website is probably the easiest thing I've ever used to find a car. In fact, I do it all the time. I still download and use that app. When somebody says, "Hey, they're looking for a car," it's still the one app I can go into and say, "Hey, what kind of features are you looking for?" And I can go click, 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 and then show them right on the phone. And it's probably the easiest user interface that I've ever had to use.